File upload vulnerabilities are one of the more common vulnerability, but the trickiest to prevent. Now, the main problem with file uploads is that you are giving the user the freedom to put files in your server, and without proper validation, they can upload malicious files that can compromise your security. One of the most common mistakes that developer would make is implementing their own validation without using any guidelines, and can result in different types of flaws that can easily be bypassed. And an example of this is attempting to implement certain blacklists of dangerous file types. The most common malicious file that an attacker will upload are what we call web shell. And this shell allows you to execute commands on the server. An example of this is this one, which is made using a PHP script. And this is something that I will be showing to you when we try out the laboratory. Now, this lab is for the remote execution by a web shell upload. And this lab contains an image upload function. And we need, by using that or exploiting that, we need to get the contents of home/Carlos/secret and submit the content to solve the laboratory. This is the laboratory, and let's go to my account. And here we will see, or we will try to log in using the Peter or Wiener Peter username password. Okay, upon logging in, we can see that there is a file upload for the avatar. What we're gonna do first is I'm gonna show you how to upload a shell, how a web shell will work. So this is the shell, and that shell contains this simple echo get command from PHP. Then we'll just click upload. Okay, it says that it is in avatar/shell PHP. So let's go my account /avatar shell PHP. Oh, not found. Wait. So let's go here because this is what it is displaying. So let's go open image tab. So it should be files avatar shell PHP. And on the PHP script that we have, let's just put command equals, so for example, a simple Linux command like id. Okay, so it means that Carlos is logged in, or the server is logged in as Carlos. Okay, now this is what a shell can do. So what you can do is you can create some reverse shell that can tunnel on a PC that you have, and now you have a complete control or CLI or command line control on the server, and you can just close this web page. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna upload the exploit. So the exploit would be this file get contents based on the previous slide that we have. So this is where the secret is. So let's just upload this one. Exploit PHP. Click upload. Okay. So let's right click this and let's see if it will show the content of the secret file. And this is the content of that secret file. That is the one that we will submit as a solution. Let's make sure that we copy everything and let's click OK. And as you can see, that value has solved the log. So that example shows how an unprotected file upload works, and it is very rare for you to see this type of vulnerability in the wild, but most developer would have or would do a certain shortcut where they will use a validation only on the content type headers. And content type headers are generated automatically when you do a file upload. However, not all developers know that any part of any request, like the post request, can be changed, and this is what I will be demonstrating on the next laboratory. This lab contains a vulnerable image upload function, and the clue to it is that there are certain validations that are implemented in this lab, but you can simply bypass them by changing the content header type. So let's continue. Okay, now let's start by going to my account and trying to log in. And we'll use this same username password, winner Peter. Okay, and there is the same file upload here for your avatar picture. And let's try to upload the exploit again. Let's go to home and let's upload the exploit. Click upload. And as you can see, based on the header, which is application X PHP, it is not allowed, and the only thing that is allowed is image/JPEG or image/PNG. So what we're gonna do is, let's go here. Let's browse this again. And on our save upload, let's turn on our proxy for Burp Suite. And okay, so here it is. And let's click upload. So let's just go advance and accept resend continue. Resend. Okay, so there's the validation error again, but on our Burp Suite proxy, we see the post command, and what we're gonna do is let's go and send it to repeater here. And since it is being validated using the content type header, let's just change this to image/png, and let's try to send this post command. Okay, it has been uploaded successfully, and let's try to go to files/exploit. So this one, open image tab, and there you go. We have successfully read the secret file again. And let's just submit this. Click submit solution, click OK, and we have solved the laboratory. Now, for you to prevent this type of vulnerability that can be easily exploited by any attacker, OWASP.org create a cheat sheet for you to use as a guideline. So let's go to it one by one. And first is, instead of doing a block list, you create a whitelist of allowed extensions. For example, we do have a file upload in one of the applications that we are developing, and we allow only PDF or document files, and that is a very nice way of implementing a whitelist instead of a blacklist. Now, because we have demoed that content type headers can be modified, aside from that, we should validate the file type too. So there are ways, or there are magic bytes that you can know if something is an image, a JPEG, or a PNG. And I think there are already tools, depending on the language that you have, that can do that. This one, change the file name to something generated by the application, so that whenever a user tries to upload something, they cannot easily retrieve what they have uploaded, and only the application can retrieve those files. maybe you can put certain GUIDs or append the files with certain GUIDs. That's how we used to do it. And yeah, those are some of the things that you can try out. File name limit, length limit also, because for example, here or here, let's see. Oh, I have already closed it. But for example, the file name can be displayed, and it can be a JavaScript type of file name. Who knows? Set a file size limit. I have known stories that their company cost them so much because someone tries to put a lot of files as an attack on their storage. Okay, this one, if you don't have any, or just make sure you have any role-based stuff when you are doing certain post commands in your application. Okay, so this another one, AWS or Azure cloud, they all have their own implementations of storages, which is we are really really glad that it is not part of your web root, so that the files that they are uploading will not affect your actual application. Those type of storages also already have their own antivirus in them, so if you are using those type of services on the cloud, it is really really nice to have this. Okay, and this one, there are a lot of CVEs when it comes to file uploads, so make sure to update them regularly, and yes, of course, protect your file upload from CSRF attack. Okay, so this is a part of series in discussing different types of server-side vulnerabilities, and I am currently using, as you can see, Web Security Academy and their laboratories for this demonstration. So please check out their website because they have a lot of free cybersecurity courses in there. And if you enjoy this video, please check out my other videos here on Hakista TV. Till next time, my fellow Hakista.